was hoping we can take a few minutes and take a pause together, so to speak. A moment where we quite intentionally set everything aside, our phones and computers, remote controls, where we set aside any chores or responsibilities and tasks, where we even set aside interactions with other people. So hopefully you're able to create a space where you really have an opportunity to put everything on hold for just a little while. And to come into yourself with that intention to just literally press the pause button on everything. To sit back and take a moment to reconnect with your body and yourself. So we are going to be seated. I like being on a chair, but by all means, settle into a space on the floor. If you're really tired, you can certainly do this practice lying down. So see for yourself where your body needs to be, but perhaps giving yourself this opportunity to be somewhat attentive, which sometimes gets a little challenging when we lie down. So, and I want to invite you to, for the next minute or two, to engage some really small movements. I'm not really giving you any specific direction right now, but just to kind of see, maybe the shoulders need to be rolled around for a moment, right? Maybe the spine is moving as you're just swaying from side to side. Maybe it feels like, I kind of need a little bit of a way of opening the chest and opening the front of the body. So a little less direction and rather an opportunity to really almost ask your body, what do you need right now? What would be a movement that would feel really good? Yeah. As you explore that for just a few more moments, even notice your breath as you're moving. Your breath may not even change, but just to notice. Yeah. And then very slowly let these movements bring you into a place of stillness. Your eyes may close completely, or perhaps you're choosing to keep the eyes slightly open, gazing at a spot on the ground. Yeah. And then notice your breath here. Notice lungs expanding with your in-breaths. And contracting with your out-breaths. Notice space being created in your lungs and in your body as you're breathing in. Notice space diminishing as you're breathing out. And to give yourself an opportunity to really arrive in your body here now, this moment. Now, quite often when we simply give ourselves a little space, a little breathing room, things start to settle in the body fairly naturally. And yet the three areas that I notice are just having sometimes a harder time really settling and letting go are the shoulders. It's a place where we commonly hold a fair amount of stress and emotion and tension. The jaw, and also the eyes that sometimes need a little bit more time in settling. So I want to invite you to create this kind of loop where you start to sense into the shoulders for a little while. And let's go ahead and do that right now. Just simply notice your shoulders. Notice what's holding and notice what's perhaps starting to let go a little more. But as you're sensing into your shoulders, almost with this intention to kind of signal your body that it's okay to let go a little more. Yeah, it's okay to arrive a bit more fully here now. To let go of any unnecessary activity or doing, clenching, holding. And then bring your awareness to your jaw. Start out by just kind of noticing what you notice. Any gripping, any clenching. You may find by simply directing your attention towards your jaw, something is already shifting and changing a little. And then bring your awareness to your eyes. Notice initially any flickering of the eyelids, or even if your eyes are closed, eyes may be moving as if you're looking left and right and up and down. And to see if you can move just a little bit closer into the direction of stillness. Yeah, and then in your own way, see if you can loop through these areas a few more times, sensing into the shoulders, sensing into the jaw, noticing the eyes. Linger with each area for as long as needed. Notice when it feels complete and you're ready to move to the next area in your body. Yeah. And being here with the intention to settle, the intention to feel a little more grounded, be here, be a little more present, yes. But without turning that into an expectation. Meaning, if you come across anything in your body that feels a little stubborn almost, it's like, wow, there's this one spot that really doesn't want to let go. That's okay. See if you can be really kind with it, really friendly with it. To say, yeah, I see you. you're still holding on. That's okay. You just keep doing what you need to do. Right? In that way, really extending that acceptance towards ourselves too. And then return to that intention to settle a little more, to let go and release any unnecessary holding or tension in your body. So take your time to finish the loop that you're on right now, completing with noticing your eyes. And then when you're ready, come to your breathing once again. No need to change your breath or manage your breath in any way. Simply notice your breath the way it is right now. Notice breathing in and notice breathing out. And simply let yourself be with your breath here now. You may find that it's effortless being with your breath. You may find that it's a little challenging. You have to remind yourself to come back to your breath over and over and over again. That's okay. There's no right or wrong, just being with your breath to whatever extent you can. Aware of breathing in and aware of breathing out. Yeah, gently bring both hands to your chest and just take a moment, feel the warmth of your hands here. And to see how that resonated today, to take a pause, take a moment and to really connect with yourself. Almost like to ground back into yourself a little bit more. And so as you are about to engage with your world again, maybe to notice what feels a little different and how we can enter our life again while also being a little bit more aware, a little bit more present with our body, with ourselves. Yeah. Thank you so much for exploring with me. Namaste.